everyone. So this is literally a last minute video that we were inspired and divinely guided to make. My name is Salma. This is my friend Annalise. I am visiting her in LA. I came here to see the concert of my dreams, which was
Odessa.
It was the best time ever, but I thought I was only going to be here for a day. And in my past video, I talked about how I have not worked since 2020 and how the universe, the divine, has kind of supplied me with all that I need. So in a way, I am abundant. All of my needs are taken care of in some way that I don't know of. Like, honestly, I cannot explain it. When I'm in my flow and I do what I'm supposed to do and I follow my intuition and I'm connected to the divine and I'm working on myself, my purpose,
it flows.
Yeah, things just kind of happen and unfold on their own. It's like when you are doing what you're supposed to do, the universe has your back. So I'm here in LA, don't have a job, don't have money.
Challenge, get a fucking job.
But somehow I am still abundant.
It's abundant.
And the day before I flew here, I was like, universe, okay? Are you gonna take care of me while I'm out there?
Right.
Like, I know I'm supposed to go to this concert, but you know, where's the cash flow?
Right.
And then the morning of, I was gifted with some abundance and I had all the money that I needed for this trip. And I was supposed to leave last night, but my flight got delayed, and this has to do with like
by a sandstorm, of all things.
Yeah. And it's funny because I got this flight because it was the flight that I was supposed to get, that I got signs to get, and it only led us to be together for another day, to be inspired to make this video for you, to kind of help you reframe your mind and shift your mind to see what abundance is and can be. So like I said, I don't have all this extra money to go shopping and do whatever, but I was given all the money that I needed for this trip out of thin air, okay? That morning, my mom was like, oh, here is $100. I made, some extra money. Here you go. Then my boyfriend sent me money. Literally the day before, I sold this bed that had been on Facebook Marketplace for 2 months and got money from that as well. So it all just came in like immediately. And another thing was that I love Odessa, I'm a girl, I want a new outfit, I want to feel cute going.
Right.
So I went to the mall the day before. We had flown out and I couldn't find anything. So I went to Urban Outfitters and I grabbed these pants that were like, okay. I put my card in, their chip reader wasn't working. In my head, I was like, oh, the universe doesn't want me to buy these. But my human self was like, you have nothing to wear. You need to buy these.
Yeah.
So I buy them, I save the receipt just in case. I bring them to LA, and then my friend that came with me, she's like, oh, I have these pink trousers for you if you want to wear them. I don't want to wear them and I don't like them. And honestly, I had bought these green trousers, but I wanted a different color. So the universe literally just gifted me the trousers that I was looking for. I didn't have to buy them. They were pink and they were a cuter color than the original ones that I bought. So now I'm going to return those. I'm just sharing all of this to show you.
You have to reframe how you see abundance and what it is that you're really trying to focus on and what it is that you really are trying to manifest. Like, because you wanted to manifest the outfit of your, dreams, to go to this event of your dreams. And it's like, we all think that abundance is going to be, oh, I'm going to have $500 in my bank that I can go buy a whole outfit and da-da-da. Like, no, you were provided everything you needed, exactly how you needed it to be. And it was nothing outside of your scope that you did. It was everything that was just brought into you because you put that out there and said, I would like to go to this concert. I want to look really amazing. This is the concert of my dreams. This is how I'm going to feel when I'm there. And, it brought you everything. Literally, when you put the outfit on, I was like, wow, that looks so cute. That's like, it's perfect. So, it's more of actually reframing your mind to see, and not only to see it, but to be grateful when you look back and you're like, damn, look how all of that just kind of flowed together, how all of that connected, and I did nothing but sit back and the universe bring it to me and it come into my atmosphere so that I can say, okay, yeah, thank you, yeah.
And I did nothing but just be in my flow, follow my intuition, do the right thing. So that's also a part of it, is being in your flow. A lot of people get this like bad, guilty, kind of depressed feeling when they're not following their flow or doing what they feel is right. So another thing about trusting the universe and kind of being in this energy is that you'll have this amazing job and you know it's not right for you, but you don't want to give it up because of the money that you're making. Because trust me, I have given up a lot, okay? Okay? I had jobs where I could make $1,500 a night and work 6 hours, 2 days a week. Free vacations, free food at restaurants. A life that was just completely taken care of in that way. And I gave that life up because I wanted more. I wanted to go on my spiritual journey. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be in my flow. And it's the unfoldment of this. And I know what my flow is and what it feels like. And all it is really making the right decisions and following your intuition and doing the right thing that you know is right for yourself. So it's not always things that you want to give up. But sometimes you do it because it takes you to the next level
of where you should be.
Exactly. So like I know that I am going to have all of this money, okay? Because a lot of us think abundance is just money. I know that that is coming. But I, right now, presently at this moment, choose to trust the universe, and the universe also allows me to kind of like step into my power and my path, and then we work as a team, and by doing that, I am fully taken care of. And it continues to guide me in this process of creating this abundant life with this money and all this extra money. And I know that that is coming for me. You know, sometimes we don't even meet up with people that we know that we're not close to because our lives don't make sense to the average person. Like when you are on your path, it is so magical and divinely guided that the average mind cannot comprehend or understand how you make things happen. It's really hard for me to explain to people like, oh, you just haven't worked in years, and you've traveled like 15 times, and you're in a new outfit, and you're going to your dream concert, and you're eating at nice restaurants, and you know, I don't know. I literally don't know. The money just comes when I need it. That's it. I just do what I'm supposed to do. I work on myself, on my wholeness, on feeling love, feeling joy, and it just comes. And another important thing is that I could literally be like, oh my God, I'm so broke. Oh my God, I can't stay in LA for a whole week. Oh my God, I can't eat at this expensive restaurant. I can choose to look at it this way, but I choose to look at it as, oh my God, I get to go to my dream concert. I got a new outfit. I'm eating all the food that I need to eat. I'm with my friends. I'm having a great time. I'm getting picked up in a Mercedes. Everything is taken care of. So it's definitely important to reframe your mind to feel like grateful and to enjoy all the things you have, big or small.
You have to cultivate that energy that you keep in order to maintain that abundance and that mindset, because all of those manifestations and all of that abundance comes when you're at a certain vibration. And if you're with or speaking to someone who is like, well, how? Explain it to me. Show it to me on paper. Show me how you did that. Show me where that came from. It's like, girl, I don't know. Like, it just came. Like, you know, it's something that was sitting there, like you said, your mattress for 2 months, and then on the day that I need it, it pops in. It's all about staying in that energy.
So this is another amazing story about how this really works.
What has been happening for me I constantly believe that my truest assignment is to use my intellectual property to inspire, right? And I feel like, I left the job that I had in Hawaii. I've had other small things here and there, but and when I talk to people, we're always discussing deeper things. And so at this moment in time, I've always wanted to own a home. I've always wanted it to be a possibility, and I always thought it had to come from me. I had to get a great job. I had to save this money. I had to do this. All of the things that they tell you that you have to do in order to acquire a house or acquire property. Then my mom would always push me and say, yeah, we can do it together. But in my mind, I was like, no, I'm going to take care of everyone. I'm going to do it. This is my job. And I didn't realize how much not only that was cutting out any possibility of God and the universe working, but it was cutting out any possibility of me doing what I love to do, which is inspire and use my mind. Like, you have to, if I feel like I'm going to inspire anyone, I have to first inspire myself. And so it was like, okay, Annalise, let's just see what's gonna happen. So, I got me and my mom and my brother together. I had us go through the process. I had us looking for, houses. We finally acquired a place. The agent's like, oh, this place was listed for $900,000 at one point. And now we got it for the cheapest we could get it. Everything in there is literally brand new. And, and not cheapest like, something's wrong with it, but just the owner is having a baby and she no longer wants the property. She's like, just sell it for the lowest that you can sell it. I don't even care if I make $1 off of it. Like, this is California. That never happens. If anything, they're like, see if you can get more. See if you can get more from them. So, it kind of all fell into place where, now we're in the process and, everything's getting approved. Everything is working. And when I say I currently have a job that allows me to sit at home, work remotely, and the amount of income that I make doesn't add up. It doesn't add up, because you're like, how are you making that? And you guys can now afford this home together. But it's more about me inspiring them to do it, because I felt like they needed us to be all together. I needed to be able to speak into them. Hey, this is what we can do. This is what we can acquire. And now we're about to close on a duplex in Los Angeles and practically brand new. And it's such a blessing and it's such a manifestation that I only thought that I could get if I did this, that, and the other. And again, if I did it. And it wasn't the fact of, hey, this is what I would like. I'm going to open it up to God and the universe to provide this for me, but I'm going to do the things that I love and allow that to open the doors for me. What I love, talking to my mom and my brother about their potential, my potential, and what we could do and what we could build together, rather than me just taking it and holding it knuckle hard in my hands and saying it's mine, and when I want to give it, I'll give it. But it's just allowing it to flow and living in the fact that, again, I don't have the greatest job that provides me that much money. Neither does my mom or my brother. But we have enough if we work together to do that. And it also just shows that as much as we say we have to do it a certain way, that's not always it. Every day, there are days where I'm like, how is this happening? How is this possible? How is it, that this makes sense on paper? But whenever I get those feelings, I'm like, no, this is happening outside of you, outside of, your definition of what it should be. And then you need to take your little butt, you need to meditate, and you need to get those thoughts out of your brain. Because the vibration that I hold, kind of like what Salma was saying, is if I go and talk to someone about how this is happening and their vibration is on, well, what are you doing? How did you do that? What lender is that? Well, maybe the house sucks. Maybe the house is not as good as you think it is. Maybe there's a lot of things wrong with it that they're trying to mask, and that's not where my energy is. My energy is, this is the most amazing house that's meant for me, my mom, and my brother, and we're gonna have the most amazing experiences in it, and it's an opportunity and a stepping stone for our next place. And whatever comes along is everything that we can handle because it was meant for us. Period. Like, anything outside of that, thank you and goodbye. What my initial thing is, I'm gonna save all this money, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna, put all of this into it. And at the end of the day, I haven't put any money down. I built myself to be at a level, to be a real estate agent, to provide this for my mom and my brother and myself. And, I get a commission off of it where I get to earn money. And it's exactly what I manifested, is to have a property, to use my intellectual property in order to inspire them to do what we needed to do. And it wasn't about me, it was about us together.
So pretty much, she used to always be like this go-getter. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna figure this out. How can I calculate this?
Yeah.
The universe, God was like, you need to chill.
Mm-hmm.
You need to use your creative abilities. You need to use your way with people. You need to use your skills of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of just like kept herself open and in this energy, and actually started to practice being in this energy.
Yes.
And that is when the divine and the universe gifted her with this opportunity of like, you get 2 houses,
right.
You don't have to put any money down, and you're gonna get a commission off of this.
Right.
Now that you've let go of your human way of thinking and are trusting in the divine and not trying to calculate and figure this out and I'm gonna do it this way,
Mm-hmm.
and you've just left that doorway open, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna give you exactly what you want and more.
The more is the fact that, like she said, I'm acquiring this, and I haven't, only thing that I've done is put together my mind to make sure it all flows properly, to make sure everything is aligned together, to make sure that I'm encouraging everyone in the process. The agent that I'm working with, she is, me and my lender call her Miss Nice Nasty, because she is not a nice person at all. But it's like, I have to constantly be at a level of, it's okay, we're gonna figure it out, we're gonna get it done, we're gonna keep pushing forward.
Abundance is all about being in the right energy, being in your flow, taking care of yourself. It's all about, how whole do I feel as a person? Am I loving myself? Am I taking care of myself?
Mm-hmm.
Am I trusting my intuition? Everything else is taken care of by this outside force.
Mm-hmm.
Your dreams, what you're looking for, what your desires, what you're trying to manifest, come when you are in your flow. When you keep yourself in your flow, you are naturally more positive, more grateful, more appreciative. And when you are in that energy, you receive in ways that you least expect. And when you are more trusting and open and surrendered to the universe, you also receive things in ways that you least expect. Because prior to today, I thought about all of the things that I said no to, that wanted to be given to me in the past. But I couldn't accept it because I didn't get it myself, or that just wasn't me. That's not how I want to receive something.
Exactly.
And I would say no, 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 no. And it's honestly crazy how many things I said no to. And I started just saying yes. Oh, you want to give me this? Oh my God, thank you so much. Instead of like, oh no, it's okay. No, 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 no. I can't accept that. No.
Thinking it has to come in a specific way, how I want it, how I need it. It has to be like this. Like, it doesn't have to be like anything, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is putting out that energy, and however it comes to you is how it comes to you. Kind of like when this one like old proverb or however, and it goes, this man, he's drowning and he's on the top of his house and he's waiting, and the water is rising, and he's like, God help me, please send someone to help me, God help me. And the boat comes by and he's like, hey, you need some help? And he's like, no, I'm waiting for God. I'm waiting for God. No. He's like, are you sure? He's like, no, I'm waiting for God. And then
he's like, God's coming in a yacht, actually.
God's coming, right? God's coming in a yacht. And then, he leaves. A helicopter comes. He's like, hey, we can help you. Da da da. He's like, no, I'm waiting for God. It's okay. The man drowns. It's not about how you need it to be. It's about open to someone is coming, and it's coming maybe in the way that you don't expect it, or something is coming in the way that you don't expect it, but be open to it. Be accepting of that opportunity. And also, lastly, like putting it out there, having a high vibration, but also be willing to let it go. Like to say, like, you know what, I don't know how, I don't know when, it doesn't have anything to do with me, but if it comes or it doesn't come, I am still gonna be good by just letting it go and saying however it comes, it'll come.
Let the divine take the wheel, lead you to your abundance, keep your high vibration, be grateful, trust, quit the job if you know it's not for you.
Right.
Okay, I'm not just saying
you won't break my soul.
Exactly. I'm not saying just quit your job and whatever. If you know and you feel in your heart and in your intuition that you should quit your job or that something isn't for you, then actually listen. Because by doing that, you open another door, another opportunity that you did not see. But the universe, God, does not give you 2 steps ahead. You only get the next step, the next gut feeling, the next intuition. So living this magical, divine, abundant life does come with an intense level of trust. And sometimes, you know, it takes time to get there. Sometimes you test it out. You dip one toe in and you're like, oh, okay, the universe caught me. All right, let me try that again. Oh, that one's too much. I don't want to do that. Oh, I made a mistake. The universe told me to do that. Now look at what I'm dealing with. Lesson learned. I'm going to trust. That's the moral of the story. Reframe your mind. Be open to the possibilities. Keep your energy high.
And let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Let God,
surrender.
Surrender. Let it happen how it's meant to happen. And do not say, I will only be happy when. I'm happy right now. I'm happy in this moment. I'm happy if it never comes. I'm happy with however it comes. I'm happy, you know, I'm appreciative of it. I'm appreciative of the fact like maybe that wasn't meant for me. Because whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. Ever. Because that, if you're meant to have something, it will track you down. Hey, this is for you. Right. First, I mean, it will knock you over your head. Like, wow, what was that? Then it'll show up and crash in front of your house. Like, oh, what was? It's for you, girl. Answer. It's for you. So just be open, be observant, be receptive.
All right. Well, we love you guys. Thanks for listening. This was a super quick video. We're literally in our workout clothes, sweating to death.
Looking like animals.
Right. We had to close the window because it was too loud outside to record this video.
Sweating.
We sweated for you. But look at us. We follow our intuition. We do what the divine tells us. We make it happen. And that is why we are also blessed with these random blessings because we do our soul's work when we're supposed to.
And it feels right.
Yeah, exactly. It feels right. Even when we feel like we're sweaty lunatics on camera, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Subscribe.
Hi, Taco Bell. Yes. Are you hiring today? Oh, great. I will be down there and fill out the application. Thank you.